It's the K Country Morning Show with Gabe and Carrie.
You can listen to us on the K92.3 app and on this podcast.
K92.3, it's the K Country Morning Show with Gabe Glidden and Miss Carrie Mack. We have made it, Carrie, to Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. What do you got going on this weekend, Carrie?
Nothing, and I am excited for that. I am genuinely excited to do absolutely nothing.
I have some great and sad news for you.
What?
It's a pretty solid sign of getting older.
Well, this is the first time I'm actually excited to do nothing.
I don't want to ruin your weekend or your Friday.
No, you do. You do want to ruin things.
When you want to slow things down and do nothing on a weekend, you're getting closer to 30.
Well, shut up. First things first, you're closer to 40 than I ever will be. And
I hope not.
And what was it? This weekend I'm excited.
By the way, I've been getting the 40 from you and my wife a lot lately because obviously I tell you how you're both 30 all the time. So I get it. It's fair jokes, back and forth. I have no problem turning 40. I think it's going to be kind of cool because as I get older, I just get better and better looking.
Yeah, but then women are told we get worse.
Weird how that works. Oh, I'm just kidding. That's going to be the joke I use on Corey today when I get home.
Do you know how many 40-year-old listeners are like, I'm going to punch Gabe and Carrie in the face right now? No, but next weekend we have a lot of stuff going on, so I'm excited to just not do anything this weekend.
Very busy week next week.
So I'm just, going to try and enjoy it for as long as I can. I'll probably go to the movies. Okay.
What are you going to see?
I want to see Despicable Me 4.
Okay. Luke Combs, Florida Georgia Line, and Morgan Wallen are coming up.
I kind of want to see it.
And we'll play the 5-second rule game on the way. I'm glad you have something to look forward to.
But I don't want to go when it's like full of kids because that will be weird.
It's the K Country Morning Show with Gabe Glidden and Carrie Mack. And there we go. I couldn't figure out which music bed we normally play here.
That's okay.
All right, Carrie, in 5 seconds or less, I want you to name top 3 movie theater candies. Can't be the nachos.
Okay.
Can't be
popcorn.
The hot dog. Popcorn, nope, not a candy.
Okay.
In my opinion, that's a snack.
Yeah, that's a snack. You're right. Top 3 M&Ms.
Okay.
Solid.
Easy, bite size. Pop and go.
Exactly.
Yep.
I don't want any hate. But I do love a chocolate covered gummy bear. And I do love chocolate covered Raisinets. They're good.
Why do you have to ruin my day this early?
You asked me and you knew that I like chocolate covered Raisinets, Gabe.
Okay,
Have you ever actually tried a chocolate covered Raisinette?
Yes, I got to take accountability for my own
You
actions.
really
You're
do.
right.
You got to think about that.
That's on me.
Gabe,
I got to be better.
Can you name 3 of the worst foods on the planet?
3 of the worst foods? Like worst foods for you or taste the worst?
The ones that you think are the worst, just in general.
Okay, the hardest thing for me to get by eating would be mushrooms. Unless they're cooked, maybe on the stove, I could probably do it. But there is something about the texture of mushrooms that I just cannot get over. So for me, mushrooms. Number 2, I have tried my best to like this, and I'm still not 1,000% sure what it is.
Okay.
Have you ever had kimchi?
Yes, my sister makes me try it sometimes, and it's so spicy.
And yes, I have, and I like spicy stuff, so it's not really that for me, but I have tried my best to learn to like kimchi. Can't do it.
That's okay.
Not great.
Yeah, it's okay. You're a better man for admitting it.
Yeah. And then finally, it's probably...
You hate berries.
Yeah, but they're not the worst in the world. Dude, I would honestly say something like a Brussels sprout. And I love vegetables.
I love Brussels sprouts.
Yeah.
You put some Parmesan cheese on that.
Yeah, but then it's not a Brussels sprout. At that point, you're just doctoring up. You're really just eating cheese with a hint of Brussels.
No, I only put a little dusting.
Carrie, I've seen you make vegetables before. It's not a little dusting. Have some sprout with your cream cheese or whatever it is.
Not cream cheese. Parmesan. Just a little bit of Parmesan. Not too much.
I've seen you go ham with the Parmesan.
I can eat a naked Brussels sprout. I love a naked Brussels sprout.
I can't.
Yeah.
It'd be really funny if there's a guy named Russell and his last name's Sprout who's listening
And he's
right
like,
now.
whoa, I don't know, Carrie. I don't know her.
Those 3 foods are very tough for me to, eat.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine that you're a wimp. That's cool. Can you name 3 awards you could receive?
Oh, do I get a twofer? Okay.
Did I? Oh, sorry, my bad.
Oh, that's all right. 3 awards I could receive?
Mm-hmm. Or you have received,
okay.
Or you were able to receive.
In 5th grade, I set a record for double unders at the all-district jump rope contest.
Nice.
Which they took all the schools in our district. We met up at the high school, and double unders. I think I've told you the story, but the rope goes under you twice. Mm-hmm. And I set a record and won first place. No big deal. Mm-hmm. I also took first place in 5th grade in the 40-meter track and field race.
Nice.
All district. So I was clearly a peak athlete in 5th grade. And then I did win a journalism award in high school, writing for the school paper.
Cool.
Yep, there you go.
That's cool.
Yep. I got one more for you, Miss Carrie.
Yeah.
Give me 3 sounds you could potentially hear when you're at a ball game. A baseball game.
Hey! Someone could do that.
Yell, hey?
Yeah. Hey!
Okay.
Boing! Ow! The ball hit my head! That's another noise you could hear. And, Sharon, I'll meet you in the parking ramp or something like, I don't know. Oh, take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. You know, that one, too.
It's the K-Country Morning Show with Gabe Glidden and Miss Carrie Mack. We have made it to Friday today. Carrie, any big plans in store this weekend other than the fact it is going to be very, very warm?
No. And that's my big plans, just to enjoy the weekend, the quiet weekend, and just hang out, watch some movies, catch up on some TV, clean up the apartment a bit, hang out with the cats. Maybe do some skating, maybe go for a hike. Very relaxing.
All right. Yeah. All right. Going for a hike.
Yeah.
Relaxing. Yeah. That sounds like the opposite of relaxing.
I think
sounds like work.
I think hikes, depending on where you go, can be very relaxing.
All right. I feel you. It might be warm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Might be hot.
I might stay inside. I might hike from my bathroom to my living room. That's what's going on.
From the couch to the fridge to maybe the bathroom, back to the couch.
Maybe downstairs to get the DoorDash. I don't know.
Yeah.
I know you're going to be camping this weekend. Right?
I know I will.
Oh, God,
now
yes.
it
Good
won't
luck.
be in Iowa. It will be in Minnesota, so not as warm, but yeah, it should be a fairly warm weekend. And I don't really know if I feel comfortable calling it camping. But yeah, we will be in a tent.
Okay.
I just have Corey and I have some friends in southeastern Minnesota, and
good for you.
And they're yep. And one of them grew up on this in this area with land, and part of the land is along this stream.
Okay.
And that's where a bunch of their friends and family, they park like campers.
Okay.
So it's like they have their own little campground area.
Okay.
But it's if we really, really had to, we'd just go to the house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd call it camping, but I will be sleeping outside.
Yeah. It's like when I was in day camp, and there would be always one evening the entire summer where we actually got to go camping, but it was right on the campgrounds.
Right.
So we could go inside, go to the bathroom. Right. We could call our parents to come pick us up. They were just down the street.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If we're starving, we'll just go into town and go to dinner or something.
Yeah, go to Quick Star.
I'm not roughing it. No, I'd go to a restaurant or something.
I feel like if you're camping, you gotta rough it by going to get some gas station
I am
food.
not roughing it like that. No, but I will sleep in a tent.
Yeah, because Gabriel Glidden, for everyone should know this. He's high maintenance. So
that's right.
Yes.
But not really, but yes, that's right.
Medium maintenance.
Yeah,
I think that's...
I'm a medium rare steak.
Medium rare steaks are the best, let me tell you what.
On the way, Old Dominion. Hopefully, it's not insanely hot, but this weekend will be warm for sure. A high of 94 on Sunday. A high of 91 tomorrow, so definitely a warm couple of days on the way.
Yeah, staying inside. It's the K-Country Morning Show on K92.3, and it's time for your Nashville News Minute. We shared with you back in April the story about a wedding band in Philadelphia called Jelly Roll.
Oh, yeah.
They filed a lawsuit against our Jelly Roll.
Yeah, against the Jelly Roll.
The Jelly Roll. And just for clarification, the wedding band in Philadelphia's Jelly Roll is one word, but Jelly Roll is 2 words for the country music superstar. They've been around since 1980, and they're billed as Philly's favorite wedding band. As someone from Pennsylvania, I've never heard of them. But ever since the country singer Jelly Roll came out, their Google search results have plummeted. Woe is them. But in a court filing made this week, they announced that the lawsuit has been dropped. The lead singer of the wedding band Jelly Roll wrote, "The dispute with Jason Bradley DeFord," didn't know that was Jelly Roll's real name, aka Jelly Roll, has been resolved and the legal action has been withdrawn. We look forward to our continued use of the name Jelly Roll Band in connection with our party band business. The court documents did not disclose whether or not there was a settlement that was reached, but you have to wonder, why would the band just drop it for nothing? Seems like they got paid.
I'm sure they got a couple bucks. They also claim to be what? The Philadelphia's best wedding band? Or
Philly's favorite wedding band.
Philly's favorite wedding band. It's quite a bold claim. I would like to see the research behind that Jelly Roll band.
As someone who grew up like 2.5 hours away from Philadelphia, I will say this. Nary a word about Jelly Roll Band.
The band back in the 90s. Who was that? Nick Lachey?
Okay. Oh, yeah.
That was like a boy band or something.
He's the guy who's on Love is Blind, I think,
yes.
right? There we go.
He is a host of that. I have a wife who loves that show.
Okay, right on. Look at that. Look at me knowing pop culture.
Well, you got to do something. No. I'm just kidding.
Besides hurting myself.
Morgan Wallen, Jason Aldean, Rodney Atkins coming up, and you have a chance to win some tickets from us very soon here in about 10-ish minutes.
Yeah, your chance to go see Walker Hayes at the at the Buchanan County Fair, in Independence.
There we go.
Friday, July 19th. It's going to be a great show. Tiger Lily Gold going to be opening up for him, so it's going to be a fun evening of great country music. Nothing goes better together than country music and summer, so this will be great.
I would agree with that. What we're going to do is we're going to play you a sound that you could potentially hear at a county fair, and you just have to tell us what that sound either is or where you'd hear it or whatever the case may be.
You got to name that fancy fair sound.
That's right, the fancy fair. Walker Hayes will be performing at the Buchanan County Fair, and we have some tickets for you. At least we want to give you a chance to win them.
Yeah, Walker Hayes and Tiger Lily Gold coming to the Buchanan County Fair Friday, July 19th. And you could be going to Independence to see this amazing show.
That's right. Not Tiger Lily Bronze.
No.
Not Tiger Lily Silver.
No.
Tiger Lily Gold, Olympic champion.
Tiger Lily Silver and Gold.
Definitely not Olympic champion, but
Silver and Gold.
Tiger Lily Gold will be on hand as well.
That's a cool name. Can we just talk about that for 5 seconds?
That is kind of bad ace.
Yeah.
There's something like, I feel like that person could beat me up in a fight.
Yeah.
You know?
I also imagine that's like the name of a brand of motorcycles.
Sure.
Like, you want to check out my Tiger Lily Gold?
I like that.
Yeah.
That's a good call.
Isn't that cool?
I'm a fan of that.
Yeah.
Anyway, but they will be opening up once again for Walker Hayes, and we're going to play that fancy fair sound where we're going to, give you a little bit of a Walker Hayes song. It'll abruptly cut off, and it will go to a sound effect that you would potentially or could potentially hear at the Buchanan County Fair. And all you have to do is tell us what that sound effect is.
And I'm going to say this. This one's a bit more tricky than the past 2 ones.
Is it?
I think so.
Okay.
So just make
you're right. We had a cow and a pig.
Yeah, we had a cow and a pig. So make sure you have your ears peeled. Call us up right now. Caller number 9. You'll get the first crack at it. But if you don't get in at first, keep calling for a hot second, just in case the first person doesn't get it.
That's right. 833-498-5. We'll take lucky caller number.
I said it already. Caller number 9.
Good luck. It's the K-Country Morning Show. Who's this?
This is Ty.
Ty, how you doing, bro?
Good. What about you?
I'm doing great, man. Thanks for asking. Where are you calling from?
Independence.
Oh, let's go.
That's convenient. That's convenient.
So can you just kind of open the door, walk down the street, and you're at the fair?
No, a little further than that.
Oh, okay.
But still fairly close.
All right. Well, that's good.
Okay. So you've been to the Buchanan County Fair before, probably, right?
I have. We saw Dustin Lynch a few years ago.
Oh, that's great. Great show. What's your favorite thing about, like, any fair?
Just our kids running around, have a great time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Cute. Well, we have got your fancy fair sound for your chance to win some tickets to see Walker Hayes as well as Tiger Lily Gold. Are you ready, Ty?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we fancy like Applebee's on a date night. Got that Bourbon Street steak with the Oreo shake.
a guess.
Ferris wheel?
That is
Yes!
perfectly correct. All right.
Nice.
Congratulations. We hope you enjoy the show. And when you head to the show, all right, and since you live in Independence, let's say you enjoy yourself, one of those adult beverages or two. Do you lift home? Are you able to walk? What do you do?
No, one of us will just drive.
Stay
Okay.
sober? That's good. That's
Got
smart.
you. How old are your
Yep.
kids?
1 and 3.
So they can't drive.
darn,
they
can't
can't
do
drive. That's one of the perks
so
of
we'll
having
probably
kids
have a
that old.
babysitter for the night.
Hey, there you go.
Call a babysitter. They could be the DD.
Yeah.
You have a great rest of your day, Ty. We hope you enjoy the show.
Thanks, guys.
Gabe Glidden and Miss Carrie Mack. Now, if you follow Carrie on social media, you might have seen or noticed she's been doing a little bit of some longboarding or skating as of recent. Carrie, can you tell us about this battle you had with a stick in the ground where the stick won Carrie 0?
Okay, so
You took a little bit of a fall.
picture it. I am getting more confidence
That's right.
on the skateboard. I'm killing it. I'm going down.
Yeah, you're killing something.
Yeah, I'm killing my body.
Right.
I'm going down some inclines, going up some hills, just getting that sort of the hang of it, getting more adventurous with things. So when I was skating yesterday, I had run over a few pebbles and I thought nothing of it. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm smarter than the pebble. So I did a little skate down in a decline. And then I got some speed, got some air, and I saw.
You got some air.
What does it mean when you pick up speed when you're skating? Just picking up speed?
I think that would suffice. Yeah.
Okay, not.
Picking up air. That's when you go off like a jump.
Oh no, I didn't jump.
Oh, okay.
I didn't jump. My bad.
Okay.
I apologize to the skating community.
Well, I speak for all of us.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you for being the representative. And I see it in the distance. I see a giant stick. It's huge, like probably as long as my forearm. Massive, but a little bit thin.
Okay.
And then I pick up.
Not like one of those orange number 2 pencils.
I think it was more like a log.
Okay.
It was a log.
I like where this story's
There were
going. This sounds
squirrels.
like a story I would tell.
There were squirrels living in it. Not at the time because I wouldn't do that to someone's home. But I'd been picking up speed and I did another little push, another little kick push, and I was going even faster. And I ran right over the stick, but my skateboard stopped.
And you sadly didn't.
I did not. I didn't bounce so much as plunk on the ground.
I notice, A, once again, it is on your social media, but B,
battle wound.
You got a battle wound, a band-aidy on the elbow there.
I got a boo-boo.
Yeah.
As the cool kids would say.
Yeah.
And I caught my fall with my elbow and a little bit of my hand because I know you're not supposed to catch with your hand because that's how people get hurt.
Good way to break a wrist.
Yeah, but my knee is injured as well, so I will be limping for a hot second.
Okay.
So I came out of this battle royale.
With the concrete.
Yeah, with the concrete. Not victorious, unfortunately.
That's okay.
It's just tough being me. I'm going through some adversity. My sister is also learning to skate, and she's getting pretty good at it. But the only problem is she goes to a basketball court,
Nice flat, nice smooth, easy cruising pavement.
If this is not a representation of our lives,
Okay.
the fact that she just skates by without a pebble, nary a worry in the world. But I have to go into this parking lot. Dingy parking lot.
That's right.
There's cigarette butts. I remember seeing, you know those little flossers? Those little floss picks? Saw one of those on the side.
That's right.
A dead bird.
That's right.
I have to traverse around those obstacles.
Yeah.
While also...
There's 2 kinds of skaters,
There's
Carrie.
2 kinds of skaters. Those who learn how to skate with a dead bird.
That's
and
right.
those who just go to the local basketball hoop place.
Yeah.
For
and
this.
you're better off for it.
Yes. Does my sister look cooler when she does it sometimes? Yeah, because it's all smooth. Have I fallen more than she has? Yes, of course.
Yes.
Because the best skaters are the ones who have fallen and gotten up.
That's right. There's 2 kinds of skaters,
Yes.
Carrie. There's 2 kinds.
Tell me.
There are skaters who have fallen and skaters who will.
Yes.
At some point, your sister will take a tumble.
I can't wait for
And
the day.
we'll just have to wait and see if she gets back up and keeps it pushing.
Yeah, because she kept saying, I'm scared to fall. And I'm like, Laura, let me tell you, it's kind of fun.
Well,
Because after the fact, you can tell the story on the radio.
that's right. But hey, did you at least skate home?
I didn't skate. I
Or
have
did
not,
we take a break?
I have not gotten to the level of skating home yet, but I did continue to skate in this
Afterwards.
Yeah, in this parking lot.
Okay, with said injury.
With said injury because
See.
I'm a champ. You know, my father fought for this country.
That's right. So you could skateboard next to dead animals.
Exactly. That's why he fought. That's why my father and my father's father and my mother's father and my uncle fought for America.
Okay, we get it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm
So
just kidding.
I can skate around a dead bird with some weird little worms in it.
You know what? I am proud of you for keeping it going.
I'm proud to be an American.
It's good to go. We always talk about that on this program.
Yes.
You know? Once in a while, you need to go through some adversity to see what you're really made of.
And I am made of a substance that should not be met with concrete.
On the way, Dustin Lynch. And speaking of Carrie skateboarding, we're going to tell you how to grocery shop in about 10 minutes on the K Country Morning Show. Have you ever heard of the 6-to-1 grocery shopping hack? This is actually very useful. This part I'm dead serious on.
Yeah, for me, 6-to-1 means 6 bags of chips for every piece of fruit I get.
I mean, you're kind of on to something, but you're not quite right. The
Okay.
6-to-1 grocery hack on the way in 10 minutes on the K Country Morning Show. It's the K Country Morning Show with Gabe Glidden and Carrie Mack, and it's no secret that things cost a little, or some would say a lot, more in 2024.
Yeah, Gabe and I are thinking of selling feet pics.
Only toes.
Only toes. Only cankles.
Trying to think. What do I don't know if my feet are very attractive to that particular community.
I think if you put some baby oil on it,
Sure.
trim the toenails,
Which recently was just done.
shave the feet, you'll be good to go.
Yeah, but I have like a callus. I have calluses on the bottom of my feet.
Okay.
They're probably not very.
You can Photoshop that out, brother.
Or take a shower and soften them up. Maybe scratch. You get one of them grinder things to grind them off.
Like
Yeah,
a punnet stone or a pummel stone.
sure.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to grocery shopping here. Okay, so things cost a lot more at the grocery store, and it's even more important when you go there to kind of go with a plan. If you go in willy-nilly, if you go in there starving and you're kind of just grabbing stuff off the shelf,
Yeah.
before you know it, your normal $100, $120, $200 grocery shopping experience is like double.
Yeah, it's a really tough situation if you don't go in there with a plan or if you just. There is nothing worse than going into a grocery store hungry.
Yeah, it's a terrible choice.
It's rough. Like I'm grabbing all this stuff I don't need.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That is one reason, too, why Corey and I really enjoy the pickup thing.
Yeah.
That we're not tempted to, like, grab the extra box of Cheez-Its and whatever. The average American family is spending $975 per month on groceries.
Oh, my God.
Right? So this thing has gone viral on TikTok, social media, whatever social media you find the video on. It is called the 6-to-1 grocery shopping method. All right. And I'll break it down for you. Your goal is to buy 6 fresh, frozen, or canned vegetables.
Okay.
And then you want to add in 5 fresh, frozen, or canned fruits.
Okay.
Choose 4 proteins. That could be meat or beans, etc.
Yeah.
Then you want 3 starches. So bread, rice, pasta, things like that. Then you want 2 sauces, which could be your condiments or, salsa, whatever. Followed by 1 small indulgence per trip, whether you get, a thing of M&Ms or you want to get the Hershey bar or the Snicker bar at the checkout line. So the 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 method. You can check this out on the K92.3 app. It's very straightforward, and it does make a lot of sense. Not only is there some health behind it, but hopefully it can help save you a couple bucks.
Yeah, I will say this. I think goldfish count as a vegetable, right? It counts as a
Goldfish.
vegetable.
Oh, I do love me some goldfish.
They're so
man.
good. Like, how could. Come on. That's not an indulgence. That's like feeding your soul. Just barely.
Coming up this hour, we want to know, is there something you just have way too many of or too much of or whatever way you want to put that?
Yeah, I have too many worries, too many stresses.
Do you?
Honestly, not too many, but the ones I do have, they do stress me out.
Okay.
But I feel like all of us kind of have something we don't hoard, but we just keep a lot of them on hand.
Okay.
Like things that we have, maybe we really like them, but we just keep them in excess. So if you do, this is not like, we're not talking about collections. We're talking about like, oh, I just have a lot of like random like left socks,
Sure.
but no right socks.
You know what's interesting? We kind of were teasing this earlier on in the program today, pretty early this morning. And there is such an obvious answer for me that I completely forgot until this very moment. So I can't wait to share that with you in about 10 minutes.
Look at you. Look at you. Gabe was like, yeah, I don't have things that I don't need all the time.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I hate kind of clutter and just more than one or two of something when it's just so unnecessary. But there is definitely a pack of these at my house that we'll be talking about in 10 minutes.
I'm
That's
very
on the way.
curious. I don't even know what this is.
It's the K Country Morning Show with Gabe Glidden and Miss Carrie Mack. What is something you have too many of or too much of, at your house or work or wherever you tend to have too much of stuff?
I think in my home, I was thinking about this just now. I have way too many different shampoos. Not because I use all of them for my hair.
You do kind of have that. I have a bunch of half-used shampoos and conditioners in my shower that I need to throw away.
Exactly.
Kind of vibe.
They're not even like well, they are pretty much half used because I use a lot of conditioner for my the conditioner to shampoo ratio is a little bit like higher for the conditioner. So I do have a lot of like half used shampoo bottles because like when I get like the new conditioner, I get a shampoo to go with it.
Yeah, why don't you throw the old ones out then?
I do throw the old like empty bottles out, but I still have the half-used shampoos. I only have 2 or 3 of them right now, so I'm proud of myself for that. But it's just,
You're proud of 3?
I have to I'm going to go and count. I think I have 2 or 3, something like that.
All right. I mean, that's not terrible, I guess.
It's not terrible. It's
but
not
everyone's been to a house or someone's shower or whatever that there's just tons of shampoos, different brands, different versions that have, about 5 showers worth of shampoo left in them. Just throw them in the garbage.
Yeah, or just like combine all of them and make a master shampoo.
That sounds like a drinking game I played in college.
I have that. I have a lot of, I think I don't want to say I have way too many, but I have a lot of hats.
Okay.
Baseball caps, like my big floppy hats, all of that stuff. Because for me, when I go to a place, like I know like a t-shirt, I can wear it. But for some reason, I just always gravitate towards like a hat when I go to like some sort of place or a concert or something.
Sure.
And concert merch, that overall is the thing I have way too much of.
Right.
Like if I had to get rid of things, I would have to get rid of the concert merch, but it's so expensive.
Yeah.
We were talking about this earlier. I think one day I just want to make a quilt of all my concert tees. I think that would be really cool.
That'd be cool, yeah.
Yeah. Gabe, I'm curious about what yours is.
I have way too many animals at my house. I kind of forgot earlier about the gaggle of cats.
You have, oh my God, you have 5
Glidden
cats.
house. 5 cats and then the dog. Now, what's interesting about the cats, I love them all. I wouldn't give them up for anything.
Yeah.
But what's interesting about them is while we do have a
menagerie.
enough to have a basketball team,
and one person to sit on the bench.
Yeah, and and a water girl.
Yeah.
We can go hours and not see some of them. They'll be in the basement napping. They'll be up in the rafter or something or whatever. And then it's always right about 8:30 when the house is winding down. Everyone's getting a little bit tired. All of a sudden, you just see little tails and little beady eyes popping their heads out of nowhere going, oh, we're sitting on the couch? So we have too many cats at the house, but I do love them and I wouldn't trade them for nothing.
Yeah, in that vein, I think I definitely have way too many cat toys.
Sure.
Because, when you go to the pet store, you grab the food, you grab the litter, you see a cute little season, like a 4th of July themed squeaky toy.
Get you every time.
I'm just like, what? Why do you know me so well?
That's right. Let us know what you have too many of. I could probably also say hats too, but not really. I have hats, but there's really only a handful maybe in the rotation.
But I think that counts as you having like more than enough.
Yeah. It's K92.3 with the Gabe Glidden and wait, what is this? It's
With the K
K92.3
Country
with the
Mor-
K Country Morning Show. I'm Gabe Glidden. That's Carrie Mack.
Imagine you just refer to yourself as, hey, it's the Gabe Glidden here.
That might become my new personality for the next 18 seconds.
Oh, okay. I believe it. We're talking about things you have way too many
What do you
of.
have too many of? Other than problems.
Yeah. For me, the big one is concert merch. I have way too much concert merch. I know I should not buy them when I go to a concert, even for like a concert that I don't really care about. Like I'll still get a t-shirt.
Sure.
Like as a physical token of the memory. We got quite a few on Facebook, K92.3 Waterloo. Gabe, Corey said gray hair.
Is that like a person named Corey or my wife?
No, a person named Corey.
Oh, okay.
I just think that's funny.
Oh, is she on Facebook?
Yeah, he or she. I haven't taken a look.
Wait, so my wife said she has too
No,
much gray
this is-
hair,
this
or
is a
just
di-
a person named Corey?
Yeah, this is a different person
Oh.
named Corey.
Well, maybe I gave two Corys gray hair. I'll
There we
take
go.
that.
I believe it. I believe
take
that. Missy said, hey, dudes, I have 12 pairs.
That's excessive.
That's a lot of.
That is very excessive.
Yeah, I have 2.
You could probably get rid of 10 of those,
Yeah.
to be honest.
No. Let's say 8 because 4 you can like rotate.
But you wear them around the house.
Don't you wear them out? I don't have Hey Dudes. I don't have Hey Dudes. So
I
don't
guess,
know.
yeah, you kind of can wear them out and about, but there you go. How many do you really need? One for around the house, one for outside. So, okay,
No,
3.
for your outfit, you have to make
How
sure they
about
match
3?
the outfits.
But they're Hey Dudes. No one's planning outfits around Hey Dude shoes.
If you plan they could be complementary. Shoes are a part of the outfit, so maybe.
Aren't all Hey Dudes just kind of tan, grayish, brown?
I don't know. I don't have any.
That's a lot of Hey Dudes. Holy smokes.
That's Hey Dudes.
Yeah, right.
Shannon said mosquito bites.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
fair.
it is the summer.
Yeah, there we go.
Fair.
Missy said t-shirts.
I get so lost what order you go in. When
I
you're
just
doing
go
these.
randomly.
I can never find them.
I just go randomly.
Okay, t-shirts.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
There we go. Let's see what else. Caitlin said Starbucks cups.
Oh, yeah, there you go. You're not the only one like that.
Yeah,
There's probably plenty of people who have too many Starbucks cups.
Yeah, I will be honest. I have quite a few of those reusable ones, like the fancy ones, because like I think it was 2019 into 2020 I started like collecting them.
Why?
Because I just
to
thought
have?
they were just cool. I
right.
liked it.
That's fair.
But then like some of them broke, so I got a little upset about that.
Let us know, what do you have too many of on the K92.3 app or Facebook? It's K92.3. It's the K Country Morning Show. And what do you have too many of? Now, this person wants to remain anonymous, Carrie. But this person says, I have had too many cherry bombs at the bars. Sounds like a fun person to hang out with. This person said, I'm getting to the point where I don't even like them anymore. There is something about cherry bombs, I think, if you're going out, especially if you're having one of them nights where you're partying, you're really getting after it. That's like the only shot I can remember. When you're doing a group shot, it's like, oh, what should we take? I don't know, a cherry bomb? It's just the easiest one for me to remember.
I always go for like the kamikaze shots.
So I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is either, but it's good.
Yeah.
Or the tee shot that like the bar has.
I don't know what that is either.
Yeah. What is a cherry bomb? Walk me through that.
I don't know. Vodka and, I don't know, Red Bull or something
Wait. Low key.
with cherries. I'm Googling this right now. What else do people have too many of, Carrie?
Susan said sunglasses. I totally agree.
Oh, that's actually kind of good, though.
Yeah.
You need sunglasses. There is nothing easier on planet Earth to lose other than your dignity, sunglasses.
And can we all agree that, we buy the really fancy ones and we lose those or they break, but the ones that stick around for a long time are the crappy ones
they're
that
the
we get for
$3
free.
one at the gas station or
Yeah,
something.
those are the ones that stick around, or the ugly ones too.
Do you want to know what's in a cherry bomb real quick?
Yeah, tell me.
According to food.com, 4 fluid ounces Red Bull energy drink, 1.5 fluid ounces of Dr. McGillicuddy's cherry schnapps. Snaps. Anyway, I was pretty close.
That's going to give me gut rot. I've been
Sorry.
trying to cool it on the Red Bull, man.
All right, what else do we have?
Frank said taxes.
No, fair enough. Fair enough. And I really like what Rob said. This one makes a lot of sense, especially for those of us, Carrie, in the older community.
Okay.
The older people community.
Yeah.
Sore joints.
That's a good one.
That's a very good one.
That's a good one. Another good one is from Steve, who said can koozies.
Yeah.
You just pick them up.
Yep.
Like people just offer them to you. We had a bunch of can koozies that we were just giving out. Like it was like, water in a desert. People were loving that stuff. Even if they don't have a drink on them, they're like, I'm going to take it.
Yeah, can koozies are sort of like Tupperware to me. They kind of like, we have a gajillion can koozies at the house. I only wish I could know their past history and their previous life stories. What other wedding were you at? What other bonfire camping trip were you at where somehow this happened to end up in my bag?
Yeah.
Or on my Busch Light?
Yeah. I'll be honest, I've never actively used too many koozies,
Okay.
but I have so many at my home. I don't know why.
It's the K Country Morning Show, and yesterday we had a fantastic discussion, debate, group therapy session, trying to discover what the opposite of water is. And I messaged my chemistry teacher, who messaged me back ASAP here.
Yeah.
Carrie's took up to 24 hours. We can definitely tell who was liked more.
No, mine took 4 hours.
Oh, well, see,
And I unfortunately
half
was
of
on
a work day? She's not even working today.
I know. It's not like she has 2 young kids either. I'll be honest.
Wow, goodness.
Goodness gracious.
4 hours. But we want to know what the opposite of water is.
Yeah.
And the correct answer, we believe, is there isn't one. What did your teacher say?
Yeah, so she said, "Hi, Carrie. These questions are thought-provoking." That's funny. So I feel like everybody's first answer is fire, which was mine. But the more I thought about it, the more I was thinking that if water is matter, then the opposite of water is a vacuum, not matter. I wonder if...
that's actually science-y right there.
I wonder if from a chemistry standpoint, that is a more sound answer.
I do love that. That's really cool.
That honestly, what a smart response. You can tell that someone studied,
Read the book when they got to school as
Yeah.
opposed to eat the cover.
yeah. I mean, or doodle in the margins.
It's K92.3 with Gabe Glidden and Carrie Mack from the K Country Morning Show. Sam Hunt, Dirks Bentley, Post Malone all coming up. Right now it's 9:01, Carrie, and we have eclipsed 70 degrees.
Look at that. Eclipse 70 degrees.
We're past
That's
70.
an interesting way to put it.
We are past, we're at 70.
Yeah, I respect that.
Yeah.
I respect
So
that.
I guess would it be we've eclipsed 69 degrees?
Yeah, sure. We've eclipsed 69.
That's right. All right. We're going to have Outskirts on right now for you. A very hot weekend on the way. It's K92.3, and it is the summer. And if you are headed out to an outing, what are the best foods you can bring to certain outings, whether you're going to the pool or a beach or an outdoor concert, a picnic, a baseball game?
Yeah.
What are some of the best foods you would say, Carrie? Let's say if you're going to the beach, what would you bring?
If I'm going to the beach, I'm bringing watermelon. I'm bringing like fruit, something just like where there's a lot of moisture. So like in case I get dehydrated, I can have something kind of sweet.
That's
kind
right.
of refreshing that way.
Yep.
But also, your girl is a fiend for having chips on the beach.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Okay.
But like there's something that like it doesn't work because it's so dry. The beach can be very dry and you just get crummies all over yourself. They go down the bathing suit top. You have to go digging for gold through them to get the Lay's potato chip. But I don't know why. They just hit sometimes.
Well, yeah, according to at least this article, for the pool or the beach, you were right on the money, Carrie. Fresh fruit is perfect. It obviously can taste cold, but it helps replenish lost sugars and helps hydrate you. What about a baseball game?
Baseball game, I'm buying a hot dog. I'm buying a pretzel. I'm buying something salty.
That's exactly the answer on this article.
I didn't even look at this.
It says salty snacks like nuts and Chex Mix or, a pre-made sandwich is the way to go here. Maybe, and this says a ballpark. This could be a little league game.
Yeah.
This could be a high school game, or if your daughter has softball and they're playing a week-long tournament.
Yeah.
Whatever the case may be. Things like that are great.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
All right. Next, we have an outdoor concert.
I didn't know Ooh, what can you eat at an outdoor concert? I'm trying to think. What would be your go-to without looking at that?
At a concert?
Yeah.
What would my go-to be? I don't know, like a Busch Light, but no.
Popcorn?
A hot dog?
Yeah, hot dog, popcorn, something that's easy so you
Yeah.
can like walk around with it.
Yep. Supposedly, they say you should go for low maintenance foods like a hoagie or a wrap.
A hoagie.
Yep.
Whoever wrote this is from like my neck of the woods.
They say you can opt for canned wine instead of a big glass bottle as well. And I'm thinking this would be more like a concert that you can bring things into.
Yeah,
something maybe at like a park or
Yeah,
something.
like not that Morgan Wallen's throwing a big thing or whatever.
Right,
Like
yeah.
maybe downtown Cedar Falls.
Or I don't know, the McGrath Amphitheater
Yeah,
or
there we
something
go.
if they let you bring in food or whatever. You probably can't get away with that at Kinnick or U.S. Bank Stadium.
Yeah.
And then finally, a picnic, Carrie. What should you have in a picnic basket?
I've never actually like been in a situation where I've used a picnic basket. I've always wanted to. For that, you're bringing sandwiches.
Mm-hmm.
You're bringing some chips because you can like sit down at a picnic table.
That's right.
Something that's a little bit more, you can still take it on the go, but you can still have it while you're like sedentary.
One thing I love about this is this underrated food item is supposedly great for a picnic. And the more I see this, the more I want to do it. A bucket of fried chicken.
Yes.
That sounds perfect at a picnic.
Oh my God. Wait, Gabe, we should go on a picnic.
It's K92.3, and there is a new restaurant coming at, kind of close to you, potentially.
Mm-hmm.
And Carrie got an inside look at this location yesterday.
Yeah, we'll be collaborating with them a little bit, but King Bucks, it's going to be in the old Burger King right by the Hy-Vee on University Avenue. And I went inside, and it's actually like pretty cool. Like obviously, this is run by the same people who run Starbucks Smokehouse in Waterloo. This is just like such a cool place, and the story behind it is very sweet. It's based off of I believe his grandfather,
Okay.
who was a longtime UNI coach.
Okay.
His name was Buck Starbeck.
Oh, that's the greatest, football. I don't know what sport he coached.
Yeah.
But that is a perfect baseball, football coach name.
Coach Buck.
Buck Starbeck.
Yeah.
That sounds like the name of a linebacker in football.
I know. And it's just a great place. And the food there will be a bit different from what Starbucks Smokehouse is usually known for. Starbucks usually known for like the barbecue, all of that stuff, which is great. But this is going to be more like burgers and brews. So if that's something you're interested in, that's going to be opening up soon. And we'll be doing some cool collaborations with them, which I'm excited about. And they're going to have live music. They have a great stage for it. The vibe inside is so cool.
Right on.
They have this giant mural of a cool, like old looking airplane with King Bucks on it.
Sweet.
And I did get a little bit of an inside scoop on when it will be opening.
Okay.
And according to the manager, who is super cool, Christine, and Mr. Starbeck himself, it will be opening up sometime in August.
Oh, all right. So just around the river bend, like that Pocahontas song.
Yeah, we'll keep you updated on any specific details, but that's what we know so far. We don't have a specific date yet, and I'm very excited to be collaborating with them.
It's the K Country Morning Show with Gabe Glidden and Carrie Mack. Carrie, what do you think the maximum speed limit is here in Iowa?
The speed limit or the speed people actually go?
The maximum posted speed limit.
I think maybe like 75. I've only seen 70 at the highest here in Iowa.
Well, that would be correct because it is the maximum speed limit. You will not
70?
You will not find a speed limit sign higher than 70 here in Iowa. And I was kind of looking at a state-by-state comparison on this. Iowa actually is kind of right about average, if not maybe a little bit leaning towards the slower side compared to the rest of the country.
That's interesting.
There is a state that has a speed limit in certain areas of 85 miles per hour.
Yeah.
Which state is it?
Is it Pennsylvania or New York? Because I think I've seen it.
Nope, it is Texas.
Okay.
Nope,
Or maybe I just went a little bit too fast in Pennsylvania.
And so I kind of looked at other Midwest states. There are some Midwest states where there are definitely people driving 80 on a regular basis, Iowa included.
Yeah.
But, for example, Kansas, maximum speed limit is 75. North Dakota, 75. Nebraska, 75. South Dakota, 80.
That makes sense. There's nothing there.
Yeah, so people are flying
Yeah.
in South Dakota. I found this kind of interesting about speed limits, too. There are some states where the speed limit for trucks is different than cars. And by
Okay.
trucks, I believe this would mean like
The big-
semis
Yeah.
or people hauling things.
Yeah, not like our K92-3 vehicle.
Right. So Michigan, the maximum speed limit is 70, but for trucks, it's 65.
Okay.
Same with Indiana, 70 for cars, trucks, 65 for trucks that are big and hauling things like that. It was pretty interesting, though, watching or finding out how fast they can drive in other parts of the country. Where does Iowa rank? And in Texas, people are flying at like 95 in certain parts.
Dang. Oh, my gosh.
Check it out on the K92.3 app. It's the K Country Morning Show with Gabe Glidden and Miss Carrie Mack. We're going to end the program today with a little game we like to call
Celebrities Gabriel Doesn't
Know.
Ooh. As we fall off the cliff.
Whenever I hear that, I always think of this old show called, what was it, the Coyote and the Roadrunner?
Yeah.
I loved that show growing up.
Looney Tunes.
And there wasn't like a single word in it.
No, it was brilliant.
Just sound effects. It was great.
Yeah, perfect. Today is July 12th. If today is your birthday, happy birthday. You share a birthday with this 27-year-old who is known as the heroic Pakistani girl who got shot by the Taliban on her school bus for standing up for education and women's rights.
I do not know who this is.
Malala Yousafzai.
All right.
You don't know her?
No.
Oh, wild. That's crazy. This 34-year-old is the lead in the
Does everyone know Malala and I'm just out of it?
Well, I know a lot of people in my circle know who Malala is.
When did this happen?
I don't know, like when she was in high school, I think. She was a young girl when it happened. And she's become like an activist ever since
Oh,
for education.
sadly, I don't know who that is.
This 34-year-old is the lead for The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, and she's going to be Lois Lane in the upcoming Superman Legacy.
The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. That's about that female comedian, right?
Yeah.
No idea what that girl's name is.
Rachel Brosnahan.
Happy birthday, Rachel.
Yeah.
I also turned 34 this year.
Look at that.
Let's go, R-Dub.
R-Dub. This 41-year-old is the lead female singer for the band Perry. Their biggest hit is If I Die Young. Well, her last name is Perry.
Well, that's great. I do not know if I know that girl's first name.
Kimberly.
Oh, let's go, Kimberly.
There
I
we
probably
go.
should have known that.
This 46-year-old played Eric on That 70s Show and Venom in Spider-Man 3.
Played Eric on that Topher Grace.
Yeah, you know that one. That's
Well, I
wild.
watched that 70s
Yeah.
show growing up.
This 47-year-old played Van Montgomery on Reba. I don't even know his name. It's Steve Howie. I can't believe he's almost 50 years old. That's crazy.
Happy birthday, Steve.
Let's see. This 49-year-old has been in American Horror Story. He was also in Descendants 3. He played Hades, and he was a TV producer, Sidney Aaron James, on AHS Roanoke. You don't know that one?
Carl Carlson.
Cheyenne
I have
Jackson.
no idea who
He was
that
also
is.
on 30 Rock. I think that's how I know him. This 50.
Oh, that's a good-looking dude.
Yeah, this 53-year-old is an Olympic gold medalist and a Dancing with the Stars champion. She won the 6th season with Mark Ballas. You don't know Christy Yamaguchi? I don't know what sport she played even.
No, I don't. Happy birthday, Christy.
Okay, let's see. We're gonna skip around here. This 70
Quite a list today.
This 76-year-old is a fitness guru. He was just like crazy in the 80s and the 90s.
Oh, he has
the
curly
hair.
hair.
Yeah.
Yes, I do know who that is. He actually was on he had one of the funniest moments
Yeah?
on the show, Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Yeah.
I cannot remember his name, though.
Richard Simmons.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, we're going to move on to the people who are no longer with us. This is one of the founding members of Fleetwood Mac. She has passed away.
one of the founding members of Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah, she
and
passed
it's a
away.
she.
Yeah.
It'd be Christy McVie.
Yes, there
Yeah.
we go. She's just a fantastic talent. Okay, you all know that one. Are you familiar with Kiss?
Not enough to know who the drummer is or the
Well,
bass
that's whose
player.
birthday
Yeah,
it is today.
weird.
Eric Carr. It's his birthday today. He died in 1991. Today is Amazon Prime Day, and it's also National French Fry Day. 49 days until Labor Day weekend.
You have an excellent rest of your Friday. Enjoy your weekend. It will be hot. If you have pets outside, make sure they have shade, water, or better yet, just bring them in the air conditioning. We'll be back to talk to you on Monday. The world's full of nice people. If you can't find one, you got to be one.